Sweetly timed off the back foot. Not so confident looking shot. Philippe motors on. That's a nice stroke. Gets hold of it. And it will run away for 4. That is a fine shot by Philippe. Picked up, had the elevation, and it goes all the way.
Without much fuss, just helped it around the corner, got the connection and the elevation.
Goes for the pull this time. He gets it through the gap, and he will get another boundary. Solid end to the over. 31 without loss. McDermott gets it through. Firm punch. And will just run into the boundary line. So he gets going as well. Joins his partner.
Knocked him over. Akil Hussain strikes.
Trying to go through the offside. Bottom edge.
Very good from Mitch Marsh. His first boundary. He's nailed that one. Nailed it powerfully. What a striker of the ball he is. No slip on that occasion because he's been moved to leg slip and the short mid-wicket.
Crushed. What a shot from Mitch Marsh. Absolutely drilled that one. Shout for caught behind. Will they take the review? The discussion taking place. Of course, the bowler will be quite keen.
It did sound like it came off of something.
Ultra edge coming up, Joe. Yep, there's a spike there, just rock and roll it. There's a spike as the ball is resting on the glove. James, I'm ready to go back on field to Joel. Joe, I'm going to have to ask you to overturn your decision to out. You're on screen now.
This should be taken, yes. Finally, the bounce, the slowness and turn.
Not out of the picture, but it's not quite there. With the extra bounce, it's fraught with danger at times. The top edge does come into play.
Clevered away. Goes high and in front of square, and quite intentional.
And there's no one in that mid-wicket area, so it's enticed him into playing the shot.
That's exactly what he would have wanted. The away movement was just perfect. Found the outside edge, and Jason Holder made no mistake in that first slip position.
Look at it go. Wind helping with its direction right to left. And West Indies have been brilliant in keeping that slip in.
Excellent shot from Alex Carey. Straight down the ground. Uncomplicated, simple, but effective. Goes again. Same direction, same result. Consecutive boundaries now for the Australian captain Alex Carey.
Nice shot. Nice from Ashton Turner. A rare boundary in the last few overs. 171 for 4. That's a good shot. Man up at mid-off. All the way for 6. It's a half century for today's Australian captain, Alex Carey. This will make it feel sweet for him.
How good was that?
Couldn't get there. 6 and 4 consecutive deliveries, and have they shifted gears now, Australia? That's been smacked. That's the short side of the ground. A good blow from Turner.
Just a slower ball back of the arm from Jason Holder. But it's been treated with disrespect from Turner.
That's gone for 6 as well, I think. It has. So well and truly shifting into another gear.
Crack through the covers. Brings up the 100 partnership between these two. What a shot that is to celebrate that landmark. Cleaned him up. That was a straight delivery from Hayden Walsh Jr. He was on target.
Full pitch delivery, bit flatter, bit quicker. And that's the wicket the West Indies would have wanted.
And he sweeps it this time. And it goes straight into the hands of Evan Lewis. Well, he'll be disappointed with this one, Turner.
Picked up his second wicket. Good catch by Evan Lewis in the deep.
Was the wrong one. And it is taken. Couldn't get the power on it, Starc. And another wicket for Hayden Walsh Jr.
Chipped it up in the air. Easy catch for Akil Hussain.
Another one goes into the air. And will it be taken? Yes.
Wade trying to go long.
That should be his fifer. Yep. A wonderful moment for Hayden Walsh Jr. It was a wide, but he kept his eyes on the batsman and made the adjustment.
And even though it was called a wide, you can still be stumped from a wide. And that's exactly what happened.
Gets an appropriate edge. Will run into the boundary line. So Australia will finish the innings with a boundary. West Indies will feel that they clawed things back after that brilliant partnership of 104 between Alex Carey and Ashton Turner. Karen Pollard and his men, in particular this man, Hayden Walsh Jr., career best figures. First wicket. It was a leading edge.
Nicely pitched delivery, but just trying to turn this one down a leg. Getting that leading edge.
Cleaned him up. Through bat and pad, a little bit of inward movement with pace.
Pitched up this delivery. And just that space between bat and pad.
Nicely worked. Beautifully timed by Hetmai. He will get a boundary. Showing good balance and good temperament as well in his innings so far. Should be 4. It's an expensive over from Mitchell Starc. 17 for 2. Wow! As easy as you like. Just chipped it again. Hetmeyer.
Pushing this one, Hetmeyer. Sticking that left hand out.
An appeal and the finger goes up. Well, there was a shuffle across. Nicholas Puran might just contemplate the review. The Australians, they're already celebrating.
Ball tracking coming up now, Gregory. Impact, pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets, umpire's call. James, I'm ready to head back on field to Gregory. Gregory, you can stay with your original out decision. You're on screen now.
Very easily done. This has been a capitulation by the West Indian top order.
Driving uppishly, straight to the fielder.
There's no one at third man because it's a very attacking field. Very unusual in a one-day game not to have either short or deep third man. Catch, it's the cry. Too easy again. Josh Hazlewood strikes one more time.
Well, the procession of wickets continue. Josh Hazlewood joins Mitchell Starc with a 3-wicket haul.
Only because he went hard at it that the thick outside edge elevated over the slip. Hello and goodbye, says Alzarri Joseph and Pollard.
In the slot and disappears. Powerful strike off the ball. Just a short-arm jab, really.
Not middled, just slightly more flighted than previously, and a boundary. 47 for 6.
Well, if you didn't believe us, this is evidence.
Short delivery from Hazlewood and was pulled away by Alzarri Joseph for 6.
Deft touch from Karen Pollard. He's not only about power, he will get 4. Well, a slip wouldn't help this one. Pollard covering the line well and using his muscle.
Good job, good job.
Didn't even middle it. Karen Pollard, that tells you the strength of the man.
Pollard goes straight and hard. Another 6.
Look at that. Effortless. Straight. And the cameraman on top of the second tier was in a bit of trouble.
That's firmly struck. And brings up the 50 partnership between these two. Alzarri Joseph turning it on now. 80 for 6.
Gets to the boundary, takes Pollard to 49. That'll be 50. It's a welcome return for the West Indies captain, having missed the entire T20 series. Stamps his authority on this first one-day international. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Mitchell Marsh, he's skiddy, he's quicker than you think.
But Mitch Marsh just pitching this one up. And gets between.
It might have carried, you know. It's a good low catch.
Just can't keep him out of this game, Mitchell Starc. Just squaring up Aaron Pollard and the easy catch in the slip.
Finger goes up. And this time, Starc has his man.
Ball tracking coming out. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. James, can you go back on field to Joel, please? Joe, you can stay with your original out decision.
Well, he looked for it, smashed it. And Hayden Walsh Jr. ends the over with another boundary. Is that the end? It is the end. Adam Zampa finishes things off against his fellow leg spinner, Hayden Walsh Jr. And victory for Australia in the first one-day international in the 3-match series.